Ram Ram everyone. Today is a very special day for me as it's Hari Maa's birthday, and I would like to wish her happy birthday in this manner, in a different way wherein I can openly talk about what she is, how she is, so that the world also knows that who she really is. Because there are so many questions about her, about me. So let me clear few things today via this video. Uh, guys, in the beginning, I come actually from a different kind of a family, different kind of a background. You can call us in this today's generation, today's era, these elite class people for whom making money every day, self thoughts like it's me, self love, which we learn for motivational quotes and all. That's how I was, or my family was, wherein going, meeting people, partying, traveling, having the most luxurious lifestyle. That is what my family was into. And when it comes to spirituality, I used to call myself a very spiritual person. You know how, going to the temples, going to all tirth places, folding my hands in front of those idols and donating money. And or you can say that now my family does the biggest Durga Puja in Mumbai. So we used to think, or practically I used to think that this is what spirituality is. Until, yes, my friends, until I met Hari Maa. My thought, my living, my lifestyle, my vision, everything was totally, I won't say the word shattered, but it would be broken into something to build new. Because I learned the real meaning of being alive and coming into this human form. I would say I was reborn, and that's all thanks to Hari Maa. And it's been almost 5 years since I have met Hari Maa, and I can never describe her or bind her with these words. Or no, words are actually there to form, or a book to form, or a book to write, wherein I can describe her in complete manner. It's always gonna be something missing in these words, because she's vast, she's huge. It's a lot. It's like an knowledge in abundance. It's always a learning every day. So in this video, I will describe few things about Hari Maa, and that would take you one step closer to Hari Maa, who's my wife, my guru, my teacher. And let's talk about Hari Maa today. So guys, monkhood. I still remember that when I was kid, I used to see monks and never understood their way of living. But then I met Hari Maa, and she showed me a complete new life of monks. And she is that perfectly godly figure who is has something different about her. When I met her for the first time, it's almost been 5 years. She had a different aura, different energy. She was those very calm, non-attitude, very humble, very a unique, if I would say, a unique person whom I met. Because when I met her, she was a supermodel. She was running a successful company of herself. So she should have, in this era, if somebody of her stature who's so successful would have a different kind of an arrogance or something. But she was not. She was, when I first met her, I was like, I just kept on looking at her and hearing her, listening to her songs, listening to her voice. It was actually out of the world, if I may say. And that time I never knew that why is it so. Uh, the thing which I regret in my life, guys, I met her at a time when I would say that I was not in the perfect place. Perfect place, as in because I was not in a good financial position, also because my companies had suffered a huge loss. Personally, I was not in a good place because that time I was going through a rough phase. So everything had come together, but I would say that it was one of the darkest phase in my life, and that's when wherein we all say when it is dark, the light comes. So I would say that it can be true because in that dark phase of my life, the light which arrived in my life was Hari Maa. And the regret why I have is if it wouldn't be that situation of my life, I might have married her earlier. I had dreams and wishes to take her around, to take her to places. Of course, when she was a supermodel, me and my friends, or even all the people who knew her, we know that how beautiful she used to look in that kind of outfits, whether it's gowns, whether it is dresses. She used to look marvelously beautiful. But being a guy, I always was like, maybe tomorrow, let my things get sorted. Let me do this, let me do that. I was into multiple things. I used to travel a lot, and I used to be doing all kind of things to sort out. So I was like, maybe it's a tomorrow. Tomorrow we will go to Paris. Maybe tomorrow we will go to London. Maybe we will go to Miami. So whatever places I had in mind, but I did not know that I am losing my time. And there came a day when she told me that she's taking up monkhood. I actually, I did not understand that much. As I said, that I did not know it. I was quite maybe yeah, okay, fine, maybe things. But then she gave up her dressing. She wore the very first day when I saw her in a yellow and a white sari. I was like super shocked. And I was like, what is this? And also, then she said, this is what it is. This is the path, and this is this. And I was like, okay. You would say that alarms hit and some red alerts and blah blah blah. But I would say it was time for her to be herself. So then, what I had just requested her is, I wouldn't be. I would always be happy for the path, but I would request that we just got married. So till couple of years, if she can deck up as my wife and not completely as a monk. So she keeps the wearing the beautiful sari which comes her way. She gets ready in that subtle manner only, so that it does not lose the essence. But when I read comments and all, I laugh of people. It's never said that when you choose this path, you have to look something different. You can be yourself, and it's not her. She doesn't even want to be wearing all this. It is because of me. So all those people who keep trolling her and messaging her regarding all this, guys, it's not her, it's me who has been requesting her to wear such things with me whenever she's going out. She doesn't like going out. I forcefully take her as I have to travel for my work. I have to I go and stay at places. So she's my wife, she's my partner, so she goes there. So I would like people to understand her. I would like people to know that she is one selfless person who has never thought about herself. who has only thought about me or the people around her. Guys, whatever is in this relationship of mine and Harima, it's all because of her. She is the one who has been keeping this relationship. In the beginning, as I told you, I used to travel. I used to be not in the city for 10 months. I've not seen her, but even behind my back, she used to take care of my parents. She used to take care of everything back home, including my office. And what I used to have is all about my business, my tantrums, my egoistic nature. But she always was calm, and she always used to tell me that stay calm and things will happen as per the universe. I'm not, even today, guys, sometimes I have my days. I get frustrated, I get angry, I end up speaking things to her, which then I eventually think that why did I even say it? But it happens because we have our male nature sometimes, and we don't understand everything. But I would say that howsoever I do, and I'm always apologetic and feel sorry about it, and I feel that why do I even say such things? But she is so damn perfect. She changed a lot of things about me, even health wise. Since childhood, I have rhinitis issue, wherein a person keeps sneezing. It's in normal words, it's called allergy. Other than that, I have a sciatica issue. So these all issues of mine have slowly started recovering, and thanks to her, because of her yoga techniques, for the new food habits which she inculcated, which is good as per my body. The knowledge which comes to her is not about only this birth. This comes through the seed, through many lives, many years. Her soul is quite old, and those things, I sometimes even I get shocked when she says few things, and some miracle things keep on happening daily with me. So if where it's like a simple thing, if for example I have to go out and she asks that what time will you be back, and I say 6, she says no, I think you will not be back by 11. I said no, I just have one meeting, and it's gonna be a quick one. You won't believe, guys. Another meeting pops up, something pops up, and I will not reach home before 11. So I sometimes, there are many such cases, incidents which keep on happening with us. And I think that how did she know and how did she understand? But she does, and those few things, if you close your eyes and if you have something which you want to get cleared in the path, you simply take her name with purity, and it happens. Of course, there are people say purity is a word, but with the honesty, I would say, then with the honesty, if you even take her name, things take place and things happen. So there are things about Harima which is like unbelievable. The people who are actually on this path, they recognize her very fast and quickly. My professors from school, or my business associates who are on this path, when they see her, when they feel her energy, when they feel her aura, it's different. We travel to Uttarakhand, and the people of that godly place, they recognize her. They start having tears in her eyes, in their eyes. Sorry, when they even look at her, and you would be like, there is something, correct? You get goosebumps. You get you. What I do, I just smile and I stay in shock. That's how I am, and but this is incredibly beautiful that every day is learning with Harima, and moving forward, Harima has had a tough life. It's not been an easy ride for her. Every time people ask me that what is it like to live with Harima? How is it? You know, it's a different kind of a thing when you are with a godly figure. Uh, in the beginning, I was little hurt when she said that she's gonna turn into nobody. When she was actually somebody as per our world, somebody who was so known, who was seen in multiple magazines as a supermodel, who was called for many events as judge because she was such a successful entrepreneur. Wherever she used to go, she was the main highlight of that event, or she was the main essence of that event. And suddenly she comes and says that she's gonna leave everything. There are many people who say that she's doing all this to be famous. I would like to tell those people, you don't even know how famous she was before this. Or instead, nowadays, I would say that her known famous likes or followership, or people are shocked to see her this way. But even happy because now the people she has around are literally somebody who want to know the true essence of life, uh, other than the people who were from her past. Like I must say that her mother. So Harima is extremely different, and her life has never been easy. Her mother, her father, her relatives. You know how usual our parents love us. Our parents guide us, guard us. They see to it that we get the best education, we get everything which is best in our lives. And then comes her mother. Wow. Thinking about her also gives me sheer anger. She's one narcissist mother I've ever seen, or I've ever heard about. I though have experienced her. She is somebody who never treated her daughter as a daughter. She always treated her as a money minting machine. She never cared for her. She always has abuses and curses for her. Even she keeps calling daily more than 20 times. Harima has to give around 8 to 10 hours to her. And in the end, it's almost the same story, and ends up with curses and abuses, because today Harima has that path in her life which is not about any materialistic things. Guys, cutting from her mother's story and saying that I am damn lucky because Harima never asked me any materialistic things. I never have to give her anything. And in our relationship also, uh, for me, love used to be something which you need to buy materialistic things, take somebody there, take somebody for coffee, some exotic five-star hotel treat. With her, I learned to be truly in love without into all this selfless things, some things which are not actually necessary. It's like being for her, being there for her, the way she has always been there for me. So coming to her mother again, uh, I feel sad because neither her mother nor her side of the family ever understood her. And if you ask me, we humans are the most dumb people. Why? Because we will go to a Shiva temple or a Krishna temple or a Gurudwara or churches, name the place, name anything, and We would pray to God. We will ask God to come into our lives to help us, assist us. But when that energy or power comes into a human form, we don't believe, we don't understand. We try to avoid, we don't try to believe it. And that's where we are always wrong, because we always hear motivational stories that God sends somebody, or and we don't hear. But when that person comes and we actually start doing that, we don't hear it, we don't believe in it. So, guys, that's the mistake her mother, her family did. That's the mistake I would say I had done in the beginning, but now I realize what I have, and though I understood late, which I do regret because I have lost on many years, which I did want to spend in a different manner, but I am enjoying my life every moment with her. So I do wish her mother does understand that her daughter is the most beautiful gift she could ever get. And she should stop giving her this pain and instead learn to give some love and be there for her daughter. So, being with Hari Maa has taught me so many things spiritually. Even when it comes to business techniques, she has been helping me a lot. Uh, After a gap, I restarted my business to take it to a new position. So today, whatever I do, I always hear what she has to say, because her suggestions, her techniques, her planning, it does work. It does guide me through a clear path, and it definitely has started making me successful again. The word successful is in this world, but it is necessary, as we all know. We all think that how successful are we? You know, the biggest success for me is that I got Hari Maa in my life as my wife, my teacher, my guru. So I would definitely say that all the people who are around, they should definitely understand and value her, and take her guidance for a good, healthy life. When we think about this monkhood, there are so many preachers, so many gurus who just even before guiding, they will say that you have to donate this, you have to donate that. Hari Maa never takes any kind of donation, and she just keeps on teaching, preaching, without even knowing or without even asking if there is anything in return. She doesn't need anything. She has so much in her. You know, just because she has become a mom or chosen this monkhood, her family, her mother, they all disapprove of it, because that has somewhere stopped the income which they used to think. Uh, but I feel the way when I see her followers learn so much and learn how to be themselves from little things. She has practically taught women or men how to live, how to survive, how to cook, how to make a house, how to make a living. Making a house does not mean constructing a house. Making a house means making a family. She has taught so much to everyone. Uh, guys, let me tell you that me and Hari Maa, we follow the route of celibacy, or let me say it in a easier manner, it's the brahmachari lifestyle. Yes, I know many friends have also asked me this, that how is it so possible that when how is to live a brahmachari lifestyle in this yug? It is possible because that definitely helps us uh, a different lifestyle, a different energy mode, and that energy mode we are utilizing for uh, a different good path. It is taking us to a place where we want to go, and we do follow it, and we like it. Choosing a celibacy life for others, that's their choice, but we definitely like it, and I am grateful and thankful to Parima to show me this path. Now, there are so many things about her other than this. She cooks such fantastic, yummy food. Today, from a place where we used to eat a lot of. I was not ever non-vegetarian, but I used to be an vegetarian. But leaving egg, leaving onion and garlic in our food, living a sattvic food lifestyle, which is being Vaishnav, and including no milk products. So we are vegan plus Vaishnav, yeah. So that is one healthy lifestyle. So imagine, guys, that there are so many out there who will think that how can a food be prepared without onion and garlic? But trust me, when she cooks it, it's like you are eating a prasad or a bhog. Uh, from food delicacies to her soulful music, when she sings, it's like the whole nature starts singing with her. We were in Uttarakhand, and she just started singing.
আরে শ্যামকে যখন পড়বে মনে, আরে দেখবি তখন মেঘেরও পানে, আরে রান্নাশালে কাঁদবি বসে ভিজে কাটতিয়ে ইউনানে রাহিল কিছুদিন মনে হে মনে, কিছুদিন মনে মনে ঘরের কোণে শ্যামেরও পিড়িতে রাকুপনে।
And the cows, the small puppies, they started removing their sound in happiness, and they were singing along. So when she sings, it's the nature singing with her. She does so much. She takes care that how I look when I'm going for a meeting or I'm going for my shoots. It's all which is thought, designed, dressed, how my hair should be prepared. She had done makeup for me. She keeps on doing it. So whatever good I look, whatever if decked up I am looking, is all thanks to her. So talking about such a person is endless, and not just me. She has done this for even Rahul Bhaiya. So as you all know, Rahul Roy, because people keep asking us that what a beautiful bond there is of Rahul Bhaiya and Hari Maa. But Hari Maa and Rahul Bhaiya are not real siblings. So in short, Hari Maa is not Rahul Bhaiya's real sister also. But Hari Maa is more than a real sister to Rahul Bhaiya for sure. The bond she shares with Bhaiya is phenomenal. Let me tell you this, guys, because very few people know, and there have been so many different stories about this. Let me tell you the real fact. She understands him like nobody else. I still remember the day Rahul Bhaiya had got brain stroke and he was in Kargil. She was the one who had found out that there is something wrong. Uh, so she told me, she told Rohit Bhaiya, but we both ignored. We like, no, yeah, nothing like that has happened. She was adamant that he's got aphasia and something is wrong, and she got madly behind the film unit and Rohit Bhaiya to bring Rahul Bhaiya back. And we saw Rahul Bhaiya walking into the helicopter from Srinagar and coming in a wheelchair at Bombay T2 airport. And later, of course, after a day, the whole world knew that he has got brain stroke. So she was the one who had actually found out. When nobody believed, only she knew. So, guys, you can understand the thing about her and this whole purity that she knows she can understand. After that, Bhaiya was hospitalized. No immediate family members arrived. Not even till date, none have come. Only a few close friends of his who came, who still are in touch with us, who keep a regular update that how Bhaiya is doing. Uh, there were financial difficulties for Rahul Bhaiya. So till date, no proper medical staff, no proper dietitians and dietary professionals have been kept. So it was all on Hari Maa, and Hari Maa took this very smilingly, and I would say only Hari Maa could, because Hari Maa has that knowledge and she, from that moment when I see that Rahul Bhaiya could not even walk, even the doctors had given a different statement for his life. From that moment to seeing him walk, to making him do speech therapies, music speech therapies, all kinds of exercises, treatment, yoga techniques, food which is only good for his brain, everything from 0 to 100 was done by her. And today we can see him at least walk, be self-sufficiently, stand in front of the people. But of course, unfortunately that today Rahul Bhaiya also does not do his speeches. He also has his different egoistic tantrums with her. He fights with her. He watches TV all day. So he has stopped his exercising also. You know, since the beginning, guys, when he had got a brain stroke, even there was some. My father had also gone through the brain hemorrhage. So I always had told Hari Maa that I also have to look after my family, so we should be there. But she always told me that nobody from Bhaiya's side is there, so we have to take care of him for some time, And that time has actually crossed 1.5 years and nobody has still come. I don't know why. The biggest Bollywood families are his relatives, but nobody has turned up. But there comes a time that even we have to move on, we have to take our steps. And I can say that he is also a patient, he also needs full-time care, and Hari Maa has done her bit. Now it's time for others also to come forward, because every relationship is all about love and respect. And sometimes nowadays, not even sometimes, many a times actually, Rahul Bhaiya also forgets that how much hard work she has given on him, and he fights with her. He does not give her that respect. So he has to also give that, and the family also has to take care of him. So I hope very soon his family also will come and let Hari Maa take her step forward, and we have to go and focus on our lives. We have many more things to do. Hari Maa has many followers who are eagerly waiting for her. Many people have to learn from her, and she's for all. She's not for just one. So if you will ask me what is Hari Maa, Hari Maa is that supreme power who at every moment in life, with her every breath, it's not for her, it's for people around her. You don't have to meet her also to understand or feel the energy, feel the power. You will feel the aura, you will feel how incredible it is to be around her. She doesn't need to get famous, she doesn't need to get seen by people. She stays aloof, she stays in herself, she learns every moment. She gives her time not on social media, she gives her time on her followers, on her disciples. She gives time on them in reality. Hari Maa is a power of every God you believe in. You just have to trust, and if you do that, you will actually reach to your actual purpose of life. She will never have anybody in life who's coming to her to ask for materialistic goals. She cannot help them. She can only help people who want to learn what life is, what is the real purpose of your birth, and to clear your path for the next procedure of your well-being, of your seed. So if you are looking at that, if you are looking at your growth in the spiritual journey of your life, then you can take guidance of him, and you will be satisfied from your soul. So I would like to wish Hari Maa happy birthday and thank her to be a part of my life and to take all my shit many a times, and so many people's shit who are actually around her. And I will just simply say that when these kind of toxic people are aside, I would say that she is a lotus in the mud